Welcome to Transit Fridays. I'm still working late. You can see it's a little bit dark around. I usually record my videos in the day, but I need to pre-record to be ahead of my game. So let's talk about the astrology of this week. We're going to talk about Mercury going retrograde. It is happening, people. It really is. And Venus conjunction Neptune. I think those are the major transits that's going to be happening this week. So let me share my screen and show you the chart for today. So how are you doing? How was this week? How was the full moon eclipse? Oh my gosh, I forgot to ask. I'm working late. So I'm getting all a bit funny. So how was it? What happened to you during the eclipse, the full moon eclipse? Do you have anything at 5 degrees Libra? Did you notice anything? Was it near your ascendant in your first house, in your 10th house? What happened there? I got my period with the full moon eclipse. So being like, well, I love to use cycles consciously and to go inwards and do the whole like winter, personal winter type of thing. And I love doing that. But because I've got so much to do, I haven't really been able to fully rest and go into relaxation. I did rest, but I still did some work. And I'm very excited about this course I'm giving birth to, and the idea of mixing tarot and astrology is becoming more and more fascinating to me, which is wonderful because I have to teach about it. So I have to be connected to that subject. Anyhow, this is how it happened. I have to say that this eclipse wasn't particularly aggressive to me, let's put it that way. I know of some people that felt it very, very powerfully and strongly. And it is eclipse season and it is a full moon, so fair enough. But also I know that the eclipse was picking up their charts very, very strongly. So let me know in the comments. Let me know, where are you from? What's going on? Did you notice that eclipse, etc.? All the questions already asked. Sorry, my brain is a little bit like muddled. Anyhow, let's have a look at the transit for this week. So Friday 29th, and we're still having that Jupiter Uranus coming very close together. And the video that I really need to do as well about them. So we're going to start this week from Friday to next with fiery moon in Sag. So the moon coming to trine all these planets in Aries. And in fact, that's what I'm particularly interested really, because we're in between worlds, right? We're in between eclipses, and there's a powerful, powerful, powerful solar eclipse on the 8th of April, which I won't be talking about it now because it's not this week, but we're sort of preparing the ground for it. I think this is one of the key things about this week. And because it's the end of a lunar cycle, beginning of another one, I would say prepare the ground. Prepare the ground. I think the more we can align ourselves with life cycles, the more we can make the most of it, right? The more we can really work with these energies, the more we can rest without guilt, even though I couldn't rest that much this month, but I really have a lot to do anyhow. The more we can really understand that there are certain closures that are happening with certain beginnings at the same time, and we can really do the weeding and prepare the soil for these new seeds. Now, because those new seeds are going to be planted during a powerful solar eclipse, exactly conjoined Chiron, I would really suggest that you prepare the ground for this week, that you really reflect on the things that you're ready to move on from, that you're ready to let go, particularly connected to the South Node in Libra and the Libran people pleasing, all that jazz that we talked about. And becoming ready to step into the Aries side of things, the Aries side of life. Let's put it that way, being yourself, being authentic, saying no, you know, taking control of your life, becoming an authority and a leader in your life. Aries is associated to the card of the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't care about people's opinions, what they think. They're like useless little hate comments on things that you're creating. Doesn't matter. You didn't ask your opinion, did you? That's kind of the energy there with that Aries. So really prepare that ground, prepare the soil for that. Now, this is for Saturday. Saturday, we have that moon in Sag, trine to the Aries planets, and is the same here towards the end of the weekend as well, the Sunday, Mercury trine to that moon as well. So perhaps a bit of an active weekend if we want, really having a bit of a playful time, doing a little adventure somewhere. Now, this is Monday, the 1st of April. That's the first transit that we really need to talk about. That's Mercury turning retrograde. And fear not, because Mercury goes retrograde 4 times a year for 3 weeks. It's part of the cycle, is written in the stars, it's meant to be, okay? So it really is a time to reflect, revisit, rethink, edit, go backwards, really a sort of assessment time. We need time to reassess things. We don't just tread forwards ad nauseum. We really need to take a step back sometimes. The whole thing, take one step back to take 2 steps forward after. Mercury retrograde or any planet going retrograde will have a little bit of that flavor and that color. So Mercury going retrograde in Aries, obviously we're revisiting anything that has to do with the Aries lessons that we're learning, right? We're going to be rethinking a lot of I'm so curious to go forward. Let's go forward a few weeks and see up to what degree. Mercury is at 19 degrees here on the 15th of April. So go back to the degree of the solar eclipse on the 15th. So we're going to have an opportunity to revisit, rethink those seeds, those new beginnings twice. So here we are. Mercury will go back up to 16 degrees. It'll go back to a very close conjunction to the North Node in Aries. And the 29th of April, that's when it will be direct again by that point. But interestingly, though, isn't it? Because he's going to go to 19 degrees twice. In fact, 3 times, because he has been 19 degrees already, because he's turning retrograde at 27 degrees. 27 degrees. So he has gone over 19, is going to go back 19, and is going to go forward 19 again, the very same degree of that solar eclipse. So keep your eyes peeled. Pay attention to what it is. Find where 19 degrees Aries is in your chart, exactly the place. Do you have any planets of that degree? Do you have any points, ascendant, midheaven, the IC? Because that's big. It's really worth putting some thought, doing some research, and placing these new moon solar eclipse in your chart so you can leverage this energy. You can make the most, you can set intentions, you can really do something about. Now, that's a very auspicious day for Mercury to go retrograde as well, because it's April's Fool. So you can really do some pranks. As well. I'm doing a Q&A session on the 1st of April, so I'm really like, wow, okay. The clocks will change in the UK on the day before. So I'm wondering how many people will get that wrong and not turn up and ask me after what's going on. Why am I not doing the Q&A? Anyhow, pay attention to that Mercury going retrograde and to the lessons that you're having with this North Node and Chiron Aries. I'm going to link the video for Chiron and North Node and Aries that I've done already some time ago, but it's good to watch it again if you're interested, if you want to dig deeper, if you want to look into this and understand what the North Node in Aries is reflective of, and what Chiron Aries might be teaching you as well. And then you can connect your own dots, do your detective work, find out what can be revisited, rethought, etc., with that Mercury retrograde, and the seeds that you can plant with the solar eclipse as well. Okay, big new beginnings with that solar eclipse. So the second transit that I want to mention is Venus conjoined Neptune, which will be going to happen on a day. It's because I'm still set on the week here. It's going to happen on a day after, 27 degrees Pisces. So 2nd of April, Tuesday. Well, that's a beautiful energy, isn't it? Like, I can't help but think it's a beautiful energy. I do have Venus Neptune in my chart, so I'm talking from experience, although mine is a square. But I do feel that Venus is like, it's the degree of exaltation of that Venus as well, is the 28th, I think, degree in Pisces. So there's something quite powerfully beautiful with this Venus Neptune, and I would suggest for you that you make the most on that day. Do something for yourself, do something beautiful, go for a swim, go to a garden. I know it's spring already in the northern hemisphere. Maybe go to a nice beautiful garden, go to Kew Gardens if you can, or do some gardening yourself if that's what really makes you tick. But really get in touch with the beauty of life, write poetry, paint pictures. Try to really do that Venus Neptune, because I think that's an opportunity. And have a good day. Wander around if you can, and enjoy yourself, look after yourself, do a lot of self-care, have a really long bath, listening to Billie Holiday. That's one of my favorite things to do during a Neptune transit, and Billie Holiday is very Neptunian, the jazz singer. Anyhow, I digress again, but do that Venus Neptune. Good time to forgive, to forget, to move on as well, to have compassion, all of that. So there's something quite beautiful of this Venus Neptune. That's pretty much it. We're sort of having that Mars coming close to Saturn, but not just yet. Look, the day after, 3rd of April, we'll still have that Venus Neptune at 28 together, traveling together. So Tuesday, Wednesday could be a wonderful time, to do all this beautiful Piscean, Venusian, bring inspiration back into your life. Channel that energy in the best way you can. Yeah, and don't forget that there is that Jupiter Uranus coming close together. Use the solar new moon vibes, solar eclipse, to really prepare the ground for this Uranus Jupiter, because that's breakthroughs, big time. That really is saying that you can have a massive breakthrough, huge insights, huge breakthroughs in your life, not just breakthroughs as in here, but like in your life. Is Taurus, is a fixed earth, is about manifesting something tangible. So you can really have a very tangible breakthrough in an area that you've been trying to for a long time. This could happen now. So really keep that in mind as well before I post a video, which I'm promising I will do. Oh yeah, next Friday we got Venus entering Aries as well. Bam. Bringing that energy, forward. Really intensifying the Aries season, and this sort of eclipse, season in Aries as well, which is quite wonderful and remarkable, really, at this day and age, at this point in our lives. Step up, be your own individual. Don't be scared. Be courageous to be yourself, to really reclaim your space, and, to say no, to say yes, to tap into your passion. So those are the advices here. I'm in a funny mood because I am tired of overworking. Anyhow, I'm gonna go now and have a shower, have some rest finally. But let me know in the comments how you're doing, what's going on, how was your eclipse, what are your plans for the new moon solar eclipse as well, if you have any. And that's it. It's great to see you here. I'm Fernanda Paiva, Hitchhiking Stars. I haven't even said anything. But I will be seeing you all next Friday. So take care, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.